I'm ready if you are.
Okay. Katie asked me to give a talk on something I knew about, so it wasn't really anything, so I picked the plastic toys. She did ask me on Mr. Uglies, and I'm not really an expert on them, but I did bring a bunch of the different shades if you want to see what they are and try to match them up with John's book. Good luck. So, but on the plastic toys, as far as I know, every one of these trucks, ladders, whatever, they all have Pez somewhere molded into them, and you can pass them around. Like on that one, it's on the flatbed, it's on the back. You can pass them around if you want to show them. These, it's down on there. The tankers, it's on the side of the tankers. The Jeeps, it's underneath on a little race spot on that. Race cars, same thing, underneath a little race spot. And then probably most of you are familiar with these cars here. There's actually three different kinds. There's a VW, a Fiat, and then one called a Mini. And they actually say that, if you can read it down under there. It actually says MK2, and then it has a scale 1 to 72, and then it says what they are, the Minis, the VWs, or whatever. You'll see a lot of these people are selling, and they don't have the imprint, and they don't have the word Pez molded into them. So I have a bunch of these over there for $2. They don't have the imprint on them. If they would have them, anywhere from 25 to 40 for that. The race cars, it's actually 4 different race cars. They each have a number on them, 1, 2, 3, 4. One's a Ferrari, 2's a BRM, 3's a Cooper, and 4's Lotus. And there's all different types of engines. And you can snap them off and put a different engine on them, so you can make a whole bunch of different combinations, but there's only 4 numbers that I know of on them. And they come in various colors too, red, green, blue, there's a whole bunch of colors of those too. They're very hard to find. There's actually a card game, I don't know if you've ever seen it online, that goes with this. Also very expensive, a couple $100 if you ever find the card game out there. I did find out they used to sell these cars in packs with 3 Pez, candy Pez with them, just like a counter display box. They come out, they'd be like 40 or 50 in a counter display box, and that's how they were sold. The other ones, I'm not 100% sure. You see them in these packs like this all the time. Some of them you got to watch out because, like these airplanes here, you notice it has like a decal on it. These airplanes, it actually has Pez molded into them. These are a lot more expensive. These maybe 75 on up. Some people think that they weren't put out by the Pez company, that they might have just put the decals on them and they're selling them like that. I couldn't tell you that for sure. Now I know these and the boats and all, they all do have the words the boats too, imprinted with Pez on them. Same way, I pay $40 or $50 a boat. The ones with the black bottoms are even more rare that I've found. Some people might say something different, but I always found the ones with the black bottoms a lot harder to get. And then you also see these. There's several different. You got the ladder truck, the dump, a crane, car carrier, and a tanker. And again, those come in many different color variations too, with the cabs and everything. I probably have 20 or 30 different variations of each one. I actually have my iPad with all the pictures. I'll bring it out later. I forgot about that. That's about it on the plastic ones. Everybody is probably familiar with the M2s. Now these were a couple years ago. You know, there's probably 8 or so in this set. What you might not be familiar with is the ones with the white wheels. and they call them white lightnings. Okay, and they're also a lot rarer, and they cost more. The regular ones, as you can see, like there, have silver wheels, and then I guess they call them the chase, but they do not mark them on the box like they do your other chases that come out, like the vans that came out this year. They'll say 1 of 250 or something like that. The white lightnings, they never put anything on the packages to let them know that they were. I was halfway into collecting them before I realized that there were white lightnings out there. So there was also, with some of these, you'll see like a little card in them, and it just like, and that usually comes with some of the packaging, the different ones. Like I said, these, I don't really think these were put out by the Pez company.
They're not. Even the one with the yellow hang tag is.
And the plane's the same way, right, Joe?
They're all
right.
handmade.
These are the only ones that were.
The ones that are raised
molded.
letters are real. The ones that have printed letters are not.
Are not.
Correct.
So all those are.
Yep.
So. But what about these two?
Same.
Same thing.
Printed.
Yeah. So.
But like the race cars and the HO cars that have Pez and raised letters,
Yeah.
and the boats, they're real.
Yeah.
There are some colors though that aren't legit.
Okay. So
Like I have boats that are like neon pink with black tops, but like they're not.
They're not real.
Yeah, they don't say Pez.
Okay. Yeah. So all these have the raised lettering, and then I just found these. It's the first time I've seen or actually got any that are like
monos. What do you mean? For the style.
the style,
Okay.
and they have the raised lettering on them.
See, I have some like that, but they're white wheels.
Okay.
Actually, you got one of the white ones over there, but that's printed as well. Yeah.
Yeah, that's printed as well.
I've seen those, and they're old ones, but they are real.
Okay.
There's all kinds of different ones. They made different years and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think they're actually the older ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah. This was the first. These are the only three I have of this style that I found with the raised lettering.
Sell them to me.
So that's about all I have on these. Anyone have any questions or anything on them? It's just
On the small cars that are multicolored,
these.
they just snap together? Or
They snap together, yeah.
not
That's
glued.
what. So you can get the wheels snap off, and actually the bases too. So there's like
you can
100.
mix
Have you ever
and
seen Joe? He has a string from here to like the end of there with all the cars.
But there are certain combinations that don't exist. I think it's like the VW. There's two colors for each style. There's a VW Bug, there's a Fiat, and then there's a Mini Cooper. I think it's like maybe the VW Bug. It doesn't come in a white top. And then there's another bottom. There's two colors for each one that don't come in those combinations. Every other one you can mix and match. There's different light shades, color differences, and stuff like that. I spent 2 days stringing them up like Christmas garland, line to line, figuring them all out. Unique ones.
Yeah, I'll bring in a couple minutes. I'll bring my iPad out and set it here, and it'll scroll through, and you can see all the different shades. I have a couple hundred of these style here, and you can see the different shades of them. But besides that, that's
Yeah, I got a question. Then, if these, are not legitimate, how can they put the tag on there and use the name?
because they come from overseas. They can put
They're
in whatever
overseas,
they
do it.
want.
I mean, you can make a T-shirt that says Pez. Doesn't mean we're going to come after you.
Oh, okay.
But at the same time, they are still valuable. Still highly collectible. A lot of people still collect them. I like all the non-dispenser licensed and non-licensed stuff, and I have tons of stuff.
Okay.
Because like that, I know those airplanes go down $7,500 or for a pack of these.
They shouldn't.
I know they
I
should.
bought my last pack of 3 for $200 because of me.
Yeah.
But some guys trying to sell them on eBay for $10,000.
Oh, yeah,
It's
so
more of an
like-
advertising thing. They're not worth
Right.
thousands of dollars.
But yeah, that.
Like
you
I would
said,
spend $200-300 on it
No.
just to have it.
Yeah. So. All right. I'll leave these set out here for a little while, and I'll put my iPad up here then, and you can take a look at them.
All right.
I know how many of each one's here.
Thank you, Doug.
Thank you.
Get that bug.